Welcome to another episode of Here To Gush, and we have Ft.Kayaan Shiraz with us here today. Ft.Kayaan's Ft.Kayaan's a fashion influencer with over 1,000 followers on Instagram, and was very recently one of the nominees for the Fashion Influencer of the Year for the Cosmo India Blogger Awards 2022, if I'm not wrong.
I actually won.
Yeah, she was the winner. There we go, big reveal. We just want to keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a shock. It was a shock to me also because I was up against quite a few influential women, if I do say so myself, and it was a good, great honor. Felt good after a nice holiday to come back to this because I was like, holiday's over. But I come back to this and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, it was a good comeback, good surprise, good
Nice.
homecoming.
Did you enjoy the award ceremony and stuff? Was it all fun?
No, I didn't. I wasn't able to attend because I had just returned from abroad, and it was happening in Delhi.
Oh, okay.
And I live in Bombay. Yeah, and so I knew that I was up for it. Like the nominations were out and stuff like that, and then I was unable to attend the awards even.
Oh.
And yeah, I wish I was there, but like it was such a heartfelt feeling because I mean it's always so nice to have your work recognized, although I'm not as enterprising, let's just say, as the other women in the same field, or men and women, in fact, like not just women, but like
I think you should own the fact that you're absolutely incredible, and it's all different. So no comparing you, of course not.
No, I am truly grateful, and yeah, it was quite nice. It felt good.
Sure. So happy to hear. So very excited to have you here today, Shiraz, by the way. Yeah. So we just wanted to start off by asking, who is Ft.Kayaan Shiraz? That's the question everybody wants to know.
Honestly, are you sure? But honestly, the reason the reason why I can't even answer that is because I'm always learning, constantly learning new things about myself. And, if I was to like gun to my head, if I was to just, say who is Ft.Kayaan, I would only say that she is someone that enjoys just living day to day and, thinking up crazy ideas and trying to execute them as best as she can. I love speaking in third person. But
yeah, I mean, that kind of answer. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm pretty. I like to be happy when I'm doing my work, like if I'm doing something, it comes with a lot of love and it comes from a lot of ideas and happiness. And like, it's just like, although quite the contrary, the pictures are quite dark. And I love that like sinister, that mystery in image making. Yeah. Yeah, and I absolutely enjoy that kind of drama, let's just say, to like the kind of images that I make with my team. And I mean, it's not just me, right? Shapeshifter is everybody that is involved in the work and in the shoots. Like, I'm not the only one ideating. I sit with multiple people, like the entire team, and I'm like, what do you think? So hair has their own, like ideas, makeup has their own ideas, and then we just amalgamate and we come together and we're like, okay, this is amazing. And I'm always so proud of the work that we do. And yeah, so yeah, I mean,
really lovely.
I'm crazy also. Ft.Kayaan is crazy.
Done. We're gonna add that as an answer. With Ft.Kayaan, she's crazy.
Eccentric to a level, yeah. But yeah.
So what drove you to start Shapeshifter? Like what was your driving inspiration, or what was the seed that just nurtured to become Shapeshifter?
Well, there was not just one seed. There's mm, yeah, watching too much Edwardian history.
Oh no.
There was so it's I mean, I don't know, like I love doing this whole character based kind of avatarish uh, editorial fashion, and each time we're shooting something or each time we're coming up with like a story, I'm constantly thinking of like a character,
Like,
and what the entire story would be, because like taking pictures and looking amazing is like a part of it.
right.
But for me, it's the whole idea of just Shapeshifter just came about with the fact that, I mean, of course, I do love, like, I did, let's say I did, I still do. I love dressing up, but like, I love being different people.
Mhm.
I'm not that kind of crazy, but I love being different kind of people. And it just shows in the kind of stories that I want to tell. And so Shapeshifter came about in a way where I could express different moods, different kinds of like ways of like pictorial storytelling. Let's just say, if and just make it more um, I don't know, expressive in a way, and not just be like static, standing there, influencer style. No offense to anyone, everyone is amazing in their own. And yeah, I just kind of picked like a thing that I love doing, and that's how it really came about. Because I don't know, like I am in a sense also I mean, a chameleon of sorts. Like I love the whole idea of like different colored hair. I mean, over the years, I've had a lot done to my hair, and it's been great because it's helped me also build the brand Shapeshifter, wherein, each story, if you've ever seen the Shapeshifter Instagram,
We have.
each story is like just a different layer. I'm like an onion. It's just a different layer.
She is crazy and she's
And
an onion.
yeah, she stinks.
Of success. She thinks of success, Cher.
But I'm truly grateful for that. Yes, success or not success, I'm really grateful for the recognition. And I always, like, I try to stay really, I mean, I would love to get carried away by it, and like, but like I'm just, you don't even see me at that many events, let's just
Right.
say that. Like, I'm quite to
Is that
myself as
occupied
well,
by
and I
your
think
work and stuff, or just like,
that's what helps me
growth?
think. Like, I just, like, I shut down, not from, I mean, I should like put myself out there at times. I find myself thinking out loud, saying that I should put myself out there, I should attend events and stuff like that. I'm constantly traveling, so I'm normally neither here nor there. And like, even if I'm here, I'm like so tired from like just traveling, that I'm just like, I just want to stay at home. And I have three beautiful boys in the house, two
Oh,
dogs and a cat. And yeah, and
like
I'm just
actual
like,
children. I was
yeah,
like,
it just
huh?
was, no, dogs, two dogs and a cat.
Definitely.
Yeah, but they're my kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I just come home and like, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, or I'm just too tired, or I mean, sometimes I do go for the ones that really, really, I shouldn't even say this matter, but sorry to anyone
It
that's
is what it
listening.
is.
um
She spits
but
facts.
I love everybody, like, yeah, like an onion. But I love I love everybody. I'm very lovable and loving. So yeah, I just stay in, and that's what gives me time to think, because I'm constantly thinking. Even if there's nothing. Like I will want to round up the troops and I'll be like, guys, let's just shoot something. Let's just shoot something. Anything. It can be anything. And yeah, so these are the times that give me like my peace of mind, and I'm just constantly watching films or like TV shows and pausing them, and I'm like, how did they do this? How did they do that? You know, it's like I want to venture into high, like good storytelling videos, you know, not just the OOTDs or like the quick transitions, like which are really huge and people love like a quick let's just watch this, you know.
TikTok is always like, especially with like our attention
So
it's just golden.
yeah, and like, but I'll still watch like longer fashion films, you know, and I want that, like I want to bring that in. But yeah, let's see what happens with that. What I'm trying to do, my hands are in different pots and getting burnt now. So
so just going back to all the different hair colors that you used to have, which one was your most favorite? If you don't mind me asking, your most favorite
which one was my most favorite? So what have I had? I've had like all multiple shades of purple. I think my most favorite would be like the first time I went platinum and my hair was really short and like it was just cut to one length and it was just one like grayish silver. It wasn't like there was no yellow. Like I would like purple shampoo the shit out of it
me in desperate need of
every chance I got. Yeah, and I won't name any brand names, but I'll text you later and tell you what is the best one. Don't want to offend anyone. Yeah. And yeah, I think that was the best one because as soon as I got that done, of course I was clueless and it was like I was like, okay, 1 second, sorry, this noise. I was like, oh shit, now it's gonna be yellow and I don't know what to do with it. Because previous to this, I had like an ombre, which we had just tried, you know, when you're like in your like mid-20s, you want to do crazy things.
This is the call out for me. I can literally I'm sitting here with a horrible ombre, not purple shampooed hair, just listening to you going.
Yours is nicer than, trust me, yours is way nicer than from when I was 25 years old. So, and at the time, there was no like, you know, not easily procurable Olaplex or like, you know, there was nothing. I'm talking 12 years ago. So do the math. And yeah, and we went in and we bought this like huge bottle of like blonder from from the store, and this blue bottle, and we bought like all these things, and my cousin was just learning how to be a hairdresser.
And you were the guinea pig, I'm assuming.
No, I put myself on there. She was like, no. I was like, just come on, it's hair. You know, we'll cut it off. It's okay. Let's do this. But it turned out. But then, you know, none of us, like, she was just starting off, and like I was like not at all. Like I didn't even know there was such a thing as purple shampoo at the time, and we were just like it just kept getting like dirtier and yellower and oranger by the day, and I was just like, so that was my first time. I had really long hair, and that was my first time. And after that, it was years after that that I like went fully blonde from the root. And again, it was like turning yellow and all, but thankfully, like I got it done professionally. And she guided me through it, and then I had like regular like hair massages and scalp massages, and like just to like maintain that level of friedness.
High maintenance, like in general, also, right?
Yeah,
a lot of effort.
I think I liked that the most, the first one, because after that it was just the colors, like it was just multiple shades of blue. Like it started with like platinum, then it went into this lovely gray that I enjoyed a lot. Like it was gray and brown, and it was really nice. And then I dyed it. I went and bleached it again, and then we did like this electric blue, I remember. And then that faded into like a turquoise, and then we went into sky blue, and then we purple shampooed it again, and then we went to pink, purple, came back, and then it just grew out, and as it kept growing out, I kept cutting my hair. Yeah.
Right.
So I kept cut, and this is my natural hair color now. Long and brown
Healthy and
with
nice.
white streaks. Yeah, with lots of white streaks underneath.
Praise the new black.
No, I've hidden them well. I've just concealed the shit out of them. But yeah, I mean, ain't no shame, yeah. White
Shame
hair
at
is
all.
great.
Salt and pepper has
Mother's
really
love.
gorgeous. I genuinely really adore that. Like I feel like it's really flattering on a lot of like hair types and skin types as well.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. But yeah, so that was my favorite. Long answer. Sorry, you can cut that.
No problem.
Whenever you want.
Love listening to everything you have to say, Kayaan. Don't worry. So you have said that you like sports a lot. When did your passion for
I love sports.
when did your passion for how has it changed you as a person?
I've been an athlete all my like childhood. Like I've been an athlete. I used to play tennis. I have always been on the sports team at school. Everything, like from track and field to like court sports to like fitness came much later because imagine like if I had the opportunity at 12, yeah, give me a barbell, I would like go for it, like go sports anytime. So yeah, I've always loved sports. And it's one of those things that like will always stay with me. I am not going to give it up.
Definitely.
I always make time for it, even when I'm on holiday. If I can't, that's only because I've eaten some like lovely food the previous night and not woken up to do sports. That's it. Other than that, I find the time to like put it into everything. At least even if it's like 20 minutes or 45 minutes, it's great. And yeah, I like sports.
You like sports.
I love sports.
You broadcasted it.
But yeah.
But I had to ask you about it because it's such an interesting thing that you said.
Sorry, yeah, it's just the most amazing feeling, in the morning, because I wake up really early. I wake up really early with my dogs, like at 5 a.m. I try to go to sleep by like 10:30 unless it's dire straits, and then I'm like, guys, please, it's 11 o'clock. I have to sleep. But I won't go beyond 11 for sure. And yeah, I wake up at 5 every morning with the dogs, and we go for a walk for like 15 minutes in my pajamas, but like nonetheless we go for that 15 minutes. Then I'm up, and I eat a little bit if I want to, and then by like 7:38 I'm out the door. I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
And I come home by like 10:30, 11. And it just refreshes your entire day. Even if you're coming back home to do nothing, you're still, I mean, I'm not as lazy as I used to be coming back from school. I mean, school is tiring. Let me just not even compare it. It's just, yeah, school is just tiring, but this just like, I look forward to coming home and eating 5 eggs and doing all these things. So yeah, I've gotten myself like on a great like nutrition plan now. So I just want to be in like, I don't want this part of me to ever like wither away. So like I'm doing everything to keep this from like divorcing me. Yes. I'm married to it. Yeah.
Definitely. So glad it's like such an active part of your lifestyle, and ever since you were like little, that's really something. So
yeah, it's been great.
Just want to talk about how
am I not smiling enough?
No, am I not smiling enough? Don't worry about it. You are smiling enough. You're giving me everything you have to be giving. Just don't worry about it. So I want to talk about your massive following actually. What about your content do you think grips your audience, and what keeps driving you to create more? Like, have you never had like blogs and creative
Oh, blogs for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, like blocks is a part of growing.
Yeah.
If you don't have a block, a writer's block, a mental block, whatever, if you don't have a creative block, you're just a machine. You're just,
It's
like you're
hyper-productive.
just
Yeah.
going, you're just hyper productive, which is not a bad thing. I
Definitely.
don't want to say, I don't want, like, there are a lot of people that thrive on being hyper productive. But for me, I'm truly very laid back in life.
For sure.
And I think, um, I don't know about the kind of, like, I love my followers, a lot of them, because I check the likes. Even, I don't just stop at like, because when you check a like, it shows you the likes of the people first that you are following and are following you, and then everything goes from there on, goes into like people that you don't know that are just your followers, right? And I always make it a point to like scroll all the way to the bottom, and I know that there are quite a few, I would say, like handsful, not just a handful, like handsful of people that have been following me from the very beginning and continue to do so. And like, I'm super grateful to those people.
Awesome.
I won't name names, but I will tell you this, that I do recognize each and every single,
Followers.
Instagram name, followers name. I do
The
recognize them.
handles. Yeah.
And they know who they are, and like, I'm totally grateful to those people that started me off. And I feel like what I was doing before and what I'm doing now, there's no break. It's just been a continuation or a growth. It hasn't been there's no difference to what I started with and what I am doing right now. I do my fashion bits, and that's the reason I created that other account, is because I don't want that to get lost in
Definitely.
that which, my followers are want to also know about me. So I just don't want, I didn't want to mix like business with fun. I'm not going to say pleasure. It's fun.
Yeah.
So and so, yeah, but I do post on my personal account as well, and then I post the entire story on the other one. And so that's, I think, people like to see what you're all about as well, right? Like, a luxury brand, when you follow a brand, let's just
Uh-huh.
say, on social media, the play is completely different. Like, you don't, the designer by name
Yeah.
and what he's all about or what she's all about,
Right.
but they have their own personal pages for kind of stuff. So that was my idea of separating. Like, you won't go to a luxury fashion page and be like, oh, I want to see the designer's house. Go to the designer's
Yeah,
page,
that doesn't happen.
probably see
Definitely.
the
Definitely.
designer's house, right? So yeah, my followers, I think, like any follower, I mean, me also as a follower, let's just give you the best and the truest example. Me as a follower, I like to see what the person is about. And I mean, I know your work already. Your work speaks for itself. Your work is great. But I want to see what you're all about, where you come from, what gets you thinking, like how you think, what do you do, what do you eat, do you cook, can you sing? I like to know these kind of things. And I think any follower, not of mine, just like a generic person that follows, a follower, wants to know these things. Me as a follower, I definitely want to know,
It's like a
not
behind
to
the scenes,
the,
behind the curtains, just who are you as a person, the essence of you, etc.
yeah, not exactly, just a sense of you, not to pry or anything. I'm not a stalker, but like,
Yeah.
it's cool to see the kind of lifestyles
Yeah.
people live. I like to see the kind of ways people, think in and live in, and what are the rules, are there rules, no rules,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I think that's what people, followers, also like to see in anyone's Instagram. So I feel like that I have a lot of, because I do a lot of crazy things on Instagram. And I'm also like, I'm literally a shapeshifter. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Like, this is so horrible of me to just self-proclaim, but
No, please. Now we have
so
a
yeah,
talk about who is Kayaan. She is a shapeshifter. Do you want to continue with Onion?
just write it down. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's what gets them to stay or leave. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. The following doesn't matter. I know what what I want to do, and I do what I love, and it's okay. Sometimes engagement is low, sometimes it's amazing,
Right.
and those are the kind of things that I mean, they don't make me unhappy.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Right.
And I'm just gonna continue doing what I like, and hopefully just aim to please,
For sure.
and that's it. Yeah.
So, are you considering venturing out to start any new projects or businesses? Is there something in the works aside from Shapeshifter, perhaps?
Perhaps I'm not even at a thinking stage. I mean, okay, if I say this, I haven't, like, there's no concrete, I can't touch it. It's not tangible right now, but like I do have other things in mind constantly. I'm constantly like
Mine does.
trying to, but I don't. I have a lot of fears to start something, or not start something. Like, I know what I'm good at, and I continue doing that. But like, I would definitely love to like get the sports angle
Right.
a bit more into my social media, and try to, figure a way forward with like probably like hospitality, like food and stuff like that. So let's see. I mean, these are just like thoughts.
Just thought. Just up in the air for you. So, who
Yeah.
would you say your greatest inspirations are, and how do you think they've influenced any of your content work, or just how they've influenced you as a person, maybe,
So I so like I said, I love really uncanny things, like things that one would not think of, and probably also just render creepy at times.
Right.
And
Mostly
I I love uh, how do you call it? So I take a lot of inspiration from Marina Abramovich.
oh,
She is, yeah, I love her. Like, I love her. And like my inspirations come from very different genres, but like, all creative people. So for like for sets and stuff like that, I love Wes Anderson so much, so that like my character bases, or like, storytelling and stuff like that, I want it to be as meticulous as that. But then that whole darkness of like Marina comes into play, where you have this sinister but sweet message. And
giving very
so yeah, I take my inspiration from like really different kinds of things. It's like nice perfume. It's like that. Like, it's just a mix of like different things.
just a little bit
And
of
like,
everything until it
I
makes sense and it's perfect.
yeah, it's like a Powerpuff Girl situation. So
Yes,
sugar spice and everything nice.
for sure.
Yeah, so so these are my main, uh, I wouldn't say main, but like, yeah, they are on the top. Like, there's many filmmakers that I take my inspiration from. And like, it filmmaking as a whole nother breed. Like, I enjoy watching a film, and then I'm like, God, how did you think of that? Or like something like, oh my God, pause that, look at that set.
For sure.
It's so great.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
so
so
sorry to be interrupting you like this, but it's looking like there's a timer here and it's saying we have 9 minutes left of this meeting. So I'm
go. Okay,
my
so yeah,
last
those are my
question.
inspiration people. Go.
So sorry. Just want to make sure I have
No,
you in one shot. Last question for today.
please.
So do you, as someone with a massive following, ever feel the fear of being cancelled as a creator? with cancel culture being especially prominent in these times? Is that something you fear, or is that something you are not afraid of?
No,
What are your thoughts on that?
you know what? I haven't even gone near this whole thing as an idea or as a thought or as a tangible social media occurrence.
Yeah.
Let's just say cancel culture is for haters.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Thank you for putting that out
And
there.
yeah, and it's okay. It's okay to be a hater. It's okay to do, like, I always say, just do what makes you happy. If
What's it like?
hating makes you happy,
Do you?
amazing, good for you, as long as you're happy, like, just be happy and keep me and my family out of it. It's just that. And yeah, I'm not afraid of it. Like, it's really okay, it's like it's it's a every, I mean, for lack of better words, pardon my French, it's a every dog has his day kind of a situation.
Definitely.
So it's okay. Like, I mean, I would be more than happy to be a dog if that's the whole idea of cancel culture. I mean, dogs are better than human beings anyway.
Agree.
But no, I'm not afraid of it.
That's
I'm not afraid of it. I'm so unaware of that whole, that whole space on social media. I keep to myself, like I said. I'm unaware of, like, so many things. Not unaware, I just try to stay away from them because you don't want to attract that energy.
Yeah, you're not ignorant.
You just don't.
You just don't want to, like.
And, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not ignorant about it. I just choose my own way of thinking, and I'm okay with whatever you want. I'm like, whatever you want, be happy. So yeah, I'm okay with it. I lost so many followers in the pandemic, like past 2 years, and I was okay with it. Like, I know so many people that get so upset, and I'm like, it's okay. Maybe, sometimes even I unfollow people because I'm saturated.
Right.
So it's a big give and take kind of a situation. If you're doing it, expect it to be done to you. It's as simple as that. So I fear nothing. I mean, I'm okay. It's all good.
Great that you have
I wish everybody
honestly
good love. I'm saying, I wish everybody good luck and love, and everybody should just be happy, smile, and do you.
You do you.
It's as simple as that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that something like
that. Having said,
future creators can take away from what you've just said, like, just not having the fear from stopping them from creating anything. I think that's important too.
I mean, I would like to just say to them, even though you haven't asked me this question,
I would just
like to say
question now. Leading on to that,
I mean, I just want to, for future creators that are just starting out or have started out or are doing, like, just know that you are amazing. You have to know this for yourself, that you are amazing. And if you want to do something, just go and do it. It's not a log kya kahenge, samaj kya kahega situation.
Right.
Like, just go do it to amplify yourself the way you want to amplify yourself. Be kind to yourself, I would say, and just love yourself, love what you do. Involve your friends, talk more about what you want to do not give up your ideas to everybody, stick to your guns, and just be happy. I just want them, I just want it's such a great feeling to be happy, and go do sports.
Yes,
sports is the thing to do. Go sports. So yeah, sports. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just love yourself, be happy, and create whatever you want. Wes Anderson has not asked anybody for permission.
Yeah,
he is at a level to do whatever he wants, but that should not stop you or me or anybody to be at a level that you want to be at.
Definitely.
You have to create your own levels and, like, go wherever you want. I'm not going to say reach for the stars because that's abysmal, but, like, yeah.
Don't stop yourself from trying to either. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't stop yourself. I mean, think, be logical, have, like, don't just be like, I want to burst crackers in the middle of Victoria Terminus. Like, be mindful, be kind to people. You never know who's going to surpass you and who you're going to work for and work with or work under.
Yeah.
So kindness goes
always
round to your juniors, to somebody under you, to somebody above you.
Always
be kind, because you just never know who's going to be your boss someday, or who's going to be like at a position higher than you, who's going to employ you or give you a job someday. So I want to say this, like, kindness is the way forward. Peace. You be kind, people are going to be kind to you. Judge whoever you want, but be prepared to have the same thing done to you. Simple. It's so simple. Yeah. And watch Bridgerton season 2.
Yes. Done. We'll make sure they do that. Kayaan, thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Lovely having you here today. Really fun
Thanks so much.
Super insightful.
Thank you so much.
Really lovely.
Awesome. Super. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. See
Bye.
you. Bye.